This video will be about the fossil fuel phase-out. Phasing out fossil fuels must be done over the coming decades as countries strive to reduce their carbon footprint. Petrol and diesel can be replaced by renewable energy, but the only fuel that can be produced in large enough quantities is electricity. We use fossil fuels because the combustion engine was developed in the 19th century and car use has increased since then to enormous proportions. 100 million barrels of oil are produced and used every day, and if they were piled on top of each other, the pile would reach the moon in less than 5 days, which is faster than the Apollo 11 mission went to the moon in 1969. The use of fossil fuels emits carbon dioxide, which causes global warming. The reason why they have not already been replaced is because of the very large investments required in new transport systems. And it has been easier and less expensive to continue with petrol and diesel. Now that we need to phase out fossil fuels, countries will need strategies for the implementation of electric vehicle systems that include the expansion of power generation by some 35 to 40% in most countries, the reinforcement of power grids, and the expansion of charging infrastructure. But other needs for power will also contribute to increased demand, such as the electrification of industry and the development of a hydrogen economy. The latter is because hydrogen production is very energy intensive. For example, to fuel all cars in the EU with hydrogen, twice as much electricity will be needed compared to the use of battery electric vehicles. Experts in Sweden have calculated that the country's power generation will have to increase by 100% by 2050. This means an increase of some 150 terawatt hours per year. And this is in a country with only 10 million people. Much larger expansion needs will arise in Germany, the UK, and in France, that are countries with the larger populations and bigger vehicle fleets. Regardless of this, enough power will have to be available for all purposes. The use of electric vehicles will be expensive if shortages arise and power prices go through the roof. Strategies for the phase-out of fossil fuels need to take into account all sources of increasing power demand. And the expansion of systems needs to be planned so that all users can get enough electricity at reasonable prices. I want to promote insight into the dynamics of the transformation to sustainability. That is why I make these videos, sharing my knowledge with you. So, to learn more, please like this video and subscribe to the channel.